Good afternoon. My name is TeriLee. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition specialist at the Desert View Health Club. And I'm here today to share with you a 10-minute ab workout with 10 ab exercises. We all want to learn how to strengthen our abs. That's the number one component that most of my clients want to train, are how to strengthen my abs. So all you need for this workout today is a mat and a scrunchy ball. Or if you don't have a scrunchy ball, you can use a pillow, which works just perfectly fine. So what I like to do for our first exercise is I'm going to place the ball or a pillow, and you're going to press it down. You're going to come down into it right here. The second thing that's very important is that you want to take your pelvic wall and you want to tilt it up. And then I like to tell my clients to take their heels and pretend like you're digging holes into the mat or onto the floor. And you're going to put your arms out really strong. Get that isometric hold of all your muscles in your arms, training your muscles at the same time that you're training lower body. When your heels are dug into the mat, you're going to feel all the muscles in your legs activate. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come down 1 inch, exhale, press all the way up. This is like a C-shaped tuck or a C-shaped abdominal exercise. So you want to come down, exhale, press up, come down again, exhale, press up. That's the first exercise. The next exercise is that we're going to take our scrunchy ball or your pillow, and I like to place it right below or right underneath my sacrum, okay, my lower spine. And I like to have my feet on the floor. My hands are pressing into the earth and my fingers are spread apart. I'm going to press my arms into the earth, engaging all the muscles in my arms. I'm going to do a pelvic tilt, okay, and feel the pressure even more so in your arms now. Now you're going to exhale, draw your leg up to tabletop, place your toe back down. Exhale, draw your left leg up to tabletop and draw your leg down. Exhale, draw your leg up to tabletop, bring it back down. Exhale, draw your other leg up and place it back down. The next exercise is keeping this pelvic tilt, and you're going to extend your leg at 45 degrees and then drop it down. Exhale, draw your other leg up at 45 degrees and bring it down. Then you're going to draw both legs up at 45 or up higher, whatever your skill set is, whatever feels good for you. This is your workout. And then you're going to drop your legs down very slowly. Extend. Bring it down. Extend, drop it down. You can bring it up, extend your legs up, or bring it back to 45 and place it down. Moving on, those are 3 exercises so far. Our fourth one is we're going to place our squishy ball or our pillow. We're going to come back down to the floor, pressing our arms and our hands into the earth, and I call these windshield wipers. We're going to take our legs, draw up to tabletop. Now, you're not going to go all the way to side. You're actually just going to come over 1 tiny little inch and then use your obliques. Exhale to pull yourself back forward to center. Draw your legs over to the right. Exhale, draw your legs back to center. Draw your legs over to the left, one tiny little inch. Exhale, draw your legs to center. Draw your legs over to the right. Exhale, draw it center and relax. Next exercise, I have my little cheat sheet here so I don't forget anything, is we're going to do a modified side plank. Okay, we're going to place the ball right here. You want to make sure that you have your arm underneath your shoulder, and you can always double up your mat or place a pillow underneath your shoulder if you wish. If you had another ball, you could actually place it underneath here to take the load off your shoulder, which really helps a lot of people. So I'm going to place my scrunchy ball here, or if you have a pillow, that's fine too. This hand is going to be like your kickstand, so you're actually going to work your tricep at the same time. You want to bring your legs a little forward, like maybe 45 slightly. You're going to engage your core, okay? You're going to actually lift up into side plank, straighten out your elbow. Then you're going to do a pelvic tilt. Then you're going to squeeze the ball and hold. 3, 2, 1, and then release it back down to beginning position and relax. Engage your core. Exhale, press up into modified plank. Pelvic tilt, squeeze the ball and hold. 3, 2, 1, and drop back down to the floor. One more time. We're going to exhale, press up into modified plank, engaging our tricep. Pelvic tilt, squeeze the ball, hold. 3, 2, 1, and come back down to the floor and relax. Then, of course, you would switch over to your other side and follow through with the same exercise. The next one is, this one I love. Okay, it's a modified plank. I have several ways to do this, either if you're a beginner or an advanced or intermediate. But what I like to do is I'm going to place my scrunchy ball, or you can use a pillow, whatever works for you. And we're going to have our arms. This is a good way to do plank. So you have your arms right here. You're in tabletop position. And a lot of people have a hard time trying to understand how your torso should look. So if you're in this position, you're just going to scoot down your knees just a tiny bit. And notice how now my torso's at 45 degrees. It's perfect. So we're in modified plank here, keeping your elbows a little soft so you're melting your shoulder blades into your forearms. You do not want to ever look like this, okay? You want to melt your shoulder blades into your forearms by keeping your elbows a little soft. Then we're going to take our pelvic wall. We're going to tuck it under, so now we're activating our lower glute muscles, upper hamstrings. You're going to squeeze the ball really hard. You're going to exhale, draw your heels close to your seat and activate your hamstring muscle. Draw it back down. And then release. Engage your pelvic wall. Squeeze the ball. Draw your heels to your lower glutes. Hold. And drop it back down. If you're in advance, you could engage your pelvic wall, bringing your heels to your seat and bringing your body weight back down into a tricep press. Exhale, press up, draw your feet back down and relax. Engage your pelvic wall, engage your pillow or your scrunchy ball. Draw your heels to your seat. Come down like a rocking horse. Exhale, press up, draw your toes back down to the floor and relax. So that's a little bit more advanced. Okay, for the next one, we're gonna do a tabletop rollout with the sponge ball. And you see a lot of folks in our club using a big stability ball for this, but it's gonna be even more challenging. It's even challenging for myself with a smaller ball. Because anytime you're on something round like this, it's an unstable surface, so it's gonna challenge your balance, and it's gonna help you activate your core to stay in that balanced form. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna come down just like this into a tabletop position. Notice how it's very difficult. You're just like this. You're going to engage your core, and all you're gonna do is just roll your forearms out, and then you're gonna draw your navel up into your spine like a scared cat and draw it all the way in. Exhale, draw it out. Exhale, draw your spine up like a scared cat. Let's do that one more time. Draw your forearms out. And exhale, draw your belly button up into your spine. And relax. It's a lot more challenging using a small ball than a large ball. So for our next one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Superman with a sponge ball press. And this exercise works your entire posterior chain, your lower back, and also your arms at the same time, especially your tricep muscle. So what you want to do is you're laying down flat, and you want to straighten out your arms so they're nice and strong, engaging your elbows, okay? And the important thing is that you want to draw your pelvic wall down to the mat. Okay, so you want to press your pelvic wall down into the mat here. Once you do that, you'll feel your lower glutes activate, your upper hamstring. Okay, your neck is your cervical spine. You want it always in line with your T-spine. Okay, you want to exhale, press up. And draw your feet up at the same time. And come back down. And relax. Exhale, press into the ball. And come back down. And relax. Exhale, press your pelvic wall into the floor, into the mat. Press up and relax. If you want to add on, you can exhale, press up, flex your feet, lift your thigh off, your quad off the mat, and press up 1 little inch. Drop it down, extend your legs, and come back down to the mat. This is a little bit more advanced. Exhale, press up. Draw your heels up into a hamstring curl. Exhale, press up 1 little inch to activate your glutes even more. Bring it down, extend your legs, and come back down and relax. Last exercise is a glute bridge with the sponge ball between your knees. And during a lot of times when I'm working with my clients, I love to use other modalities to this exercise. So we're working upper body and lower body at the same time. So when you're lying on the floor, You can have your feet flat. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to do this that activate different muscle groups. Okay, so the important thing is that you want to tilt your pelvic wall down. You want to squeeze the ball to engage your inner thigh. Press your hands and your arms into the earth. Activate all the muscles in your arms. And exhale, draw your body weight up. This is really nice for your hip flexors to stretch them out. And lower back, lower core. It's important that you get that pelvic tilt in the very beginning to protect your lower spine when you're going up into bridge. When you come down, you want to roll your spine out 1 vertebrae at a time, rotating your pelvic wall back out into a relaxed position. Okay? Let's do that again. You can tilt your pelvic wall, squeeze the ball really tight. Exhale, press your hands into the earth and raise your hips up as high as you can. And hold. Hold that pose for 3 seconds and feel the burn. And rotate your spine all the way back down and relax. For the next one, you can bring your feet out 3/4 lengths and flex your toes. When you do this and you dig your heels into the mat, you'll feel your legs activate. But in this motion right here, with your heels up, you're going to activate your hamstring muscles even more. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to do a pelvic tilt. You're going to exhale, draw your hips all the way up and feel your hamstring muscle in this motion right here. And then draw your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. We'll do that one more time together. Draw your pelvic wall down, dig your heels into the earth, your arms, activating all the muscles in your arms. Press up into bridge. Hold that hold for 3 seconds. For 3, 2, 1. Feel the burn and come back down 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling your tailbone back out into beginning position. So that's another way to do a bridge. It activates different muscle groups. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually put my feet at the edges of my mat, okay? So in essence, it's like a letter V, if you will. I'm going to take, you can use your sponge ball or you can do a pillow. And this arm here is just freely pressed into the earth. And what I'm going to do, bring my heels close to my lower glutes, okay? I'm going to do a pelvic tilt, and then I'm going to press my hands into the ball. When you do that, you're going to feel your tricep muscle engage. You're going to feel your lat muscle engage. Okay, so now you're working a couple different muscles at the same time, large and small, and core and posterior chain. And you're going to exhale, draw your hips all the way up. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and drop your spine all the way down, rotating it all the way out into a relaxed position. Let's do that one more time. You're going to do a pelvic tilt. Press your hand into the ball, your other arm into the earth. Exhale, draw your hips up. You can even take your knees and open them out 1 inch. Draw them in 1 inch. Exhale, open them out 1 tiny little inch. Bring it in 1 inch. Exhale one more time, 1 tiny little inch out. Draw them in and draw your spine all the way down, rotating your pelvic wall back out, and release. Okay, so I encourage you and invite you to try the little 10-minute workout with 10 exercises. I hope you've had a great day and see you real soon. Bye-bye.